Now, I won't lie. We had a terrible time in this tournament. This was by far the worst day Skorpios has ever had. And it's not because we lost the match. And it's not because who we lost to. It's because it seemed like the devil himself had cursed us. And we had the worst day in the pits I have ever had in 20 years. And I want to tell you about it. So, BattleBots recorded the whole thing. They were like, drama! Quick, get a camera crew on them. So this is the only clip I have from the whole day, because I didn't want to hold my phone up while BattleBots was trying to record us. We were doing the test box routine right before our Shreddit match, what you're required to do, and one of our drives locked up, and when I was trying to figure out what happened, the worst happened. One of our speed controllers caught fire and melted down the entire electrical system inside the robot. And this was an absolute disaster. We had spent a whole day getting this robot ready to fight, and now all of a sudden it melted down. Now, longtime viewers of the blog know we have 4 Skorpioses. I guess I should say had. But this Shreddit match is being recorded just 2 days after our huge fight, and it's being recorded alongside World Championship 7. So we just fought Huge, and before that we fought Ribot. Ribot actually destroyed Skorpios number 8, our best Skorpios, which was a huge loss to our season, and Huge destroyed Skorpios number 6. Cobalt destroyed number 7 at Remars, so we were down to numbers 4 and 5, which are not our best. You could just compare this test box footage of number 8, who's spicy and super powerful, to what you just saw. So we rolled in this one, Skorpios number 4. We put it in the test box. It was our last Skorpios, since 5 just melted to the ground. And the reason we found out as we disassembled the robot, someone had dropped screws into our gearbox, which locked up both mag motors and caused the massive feedback, which overloaded the electrical system. So we put in number 4, and 4 wouldn't turn on. Yes, this brand new Skorpios, who hadn't fought a single match yet, we thought was ready, would not start. So we started a race. We divided the team in 2, and half the team started rewiring number 5, and the other half of the team started trying to rip apart number 4 to figure out what was going wrong with it. And it was a super stressful day. Production kept checking in on us. We were told they were going to swap us out with another competitor if we couldn't get ready by the end of the day. And it was a frantic rush of soldering and rewiring cables, trying to figure out if parts had been damaged by the fire, and just looking at what should be a done working robot and trying to figure out what was wrong with it. 2 days later, we figured out what was wrong with 4. We couldn't see it because it was screwed to the wall, but the Waiachi switch had split in half, and it was no longer connecting power. Now, as dramatic as our day was, Shreddit Bro had a pretty dramatic run of their own. It turns out one of the big reasons for their power jump is they actually got a speed controller expert to come in and help them retune their controllers to get the robot driving right. More than that, they also found out one of their weapon controllers was dead and was acting like a brake on their weapon through all of Tournament 7. So they got these 2 problems fixed, but after 2.5 years of having a mediocre performance, BattleBots had told them if they didn't win, they wouldn't be invited back. We didn't know that going into the match, but this lit a fire under the Shreddit Bro team to do everything they could to get the robot running as best as possible, and they had people from production coming and saying it was working like Minotaur. And looking over the damage on Skorpios, I would say they were absolutely right. This was really a burn the ships moment for the team, and this is something that comes from Roman history, where a Roman general said, "We're going to burn the ships, you must win or go home." And to know this loss helped this team jumpstart a career is a silver lining that actually makes me feel pretty good about it. So, to Shreddit Bro and all your team members, I wish you guys the very best in the Golden Bolt. Go kick some bot.